What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to play Needles by Seether. This is from the Disclaimer album. I'm going to leave the tab in the description when we get to the solo. First off, the tuning in the original from Disclaimer, they do in drop D. So standard tuning, just take your low E string, tune it down a whole step to match to your open D string. But if you see them do it live, they do in drop D flat. So if you see them do it live, they tune down a half step, then drop D. So we're going to stick to the original recording from Disclaimer. So let's get started with, it's going to start out clean. And then we start with the verse, which is very simple. It's just one chord. It's a D sus2 chord. This is going to be a full 6-string D sus2. So it's going to be the bottom 3 strings open, the 2nd fret in the G, and the 3rd fret on the B, and the high E string open, and just strum across, and just let it ring and do it again. Okay, and then we get to the pre-chorus, which sounds something like this. Okay, so we're going to start out with the bottom 3 strings. Now there's going to be 2 different versions of the pre-chorus. First is I'm going to show you the first pre-chorus, which is still going to be clean, and then the second pre-chorus is distorted. So the first pre-chorus, we're going to go on the bottom 3 strings. We're going to go O 2 3 2 O. So, and that's when you lead into the pre-chorus. And that takes us to the actual pre-chorus. We're going to hit the bottom 3 strings. It's based off of that D sus2 chord. Hit the bottom 3 strings. And then hit the top notes. Do it twice. Then we're going to bar the 3rd fret with the 5th fret of the G. Strum that 7 times, but on the last hit you're going to slide up to the 5th fret. So it's like, and do it again. But the second time around, you're going to grab a C power chord at the 3rd fret of the A. And strum that a couple times, and then you repeat that you do that lead in again. So the whole thing slowly goes. And that takes us to the chorus, which sounds something like this. So you start with that lead in again. Now we're going to go O 3 O. Then we have 4 dead notes and do that 3 O again. So it's like. Then we're going to end with this, a C power chord. Then we're going to grab the 5th fret bar, and then palm mute the 1st fret bar twice, and back to open. On the from the original recording, you palm mute the 1st fret, But if you see him do it live, he just does 2 dead notes as a substitute for the first fret bar. So he would do this. But he does a couple variations here and there, but most of the time on the album it's just the first fret palmated. Then you repeat the verse. Then we get to the second pre-chorus, which is going to be a little bit different, but we're going to use the same chords as the first pre-chorus. It's going to be a little bit different. Let me play it real quick. So it's like... So you start with that lead in again. Then we get to the actual pre-chorus rhythm. This is also going to be going on underneath the guitar solo. So we're going to go open twice. Then we have 3 dead notes and do it again. So it's like. Then we're going to then we get to the palmy rhythm. We're going to palmate it 4 times and hit it a couple times. So it's like same ending slide from 3 to 5. So it's like, and do it again, and the same way. And then you do the chorus again. After the second chorus, you just let open ring. And then you're going to palm mute the first fret bar, like a couple bars. That's open. And that's when the actual, then that takes us to the breakdown or bridge, wherever you want to call it. It would sound like this. And that just repeats. So just palm mute the first fret bar, and then open twice, 2 dead notes, and then that's just 3, 2, 3, 2. You're gonna 3, 2, and then hit 2 again, and then open, 2 dead notes, and then slide into the 3rd fret of the A, 1 barred. And then open. So it was like, the first part is. Then you repeat that first part again. Then you just start over from the first fret bar palmated. So the whole thing slowly goes. And this is also going to be going on during the outro. So that's just another part. To keep in mind. Alright, now the only other part we have left is that going to be that guitar solo. Let me add some chorus so you can get a better tone line so you can hear. Now during the solo, there's a couple of different tones that Sean had on the album. So let me play that solo real quick so you can see what it is. Pretty short, but sweet. So, we're going to start out by going... So that is just a rundown. We're going to go 10, 9, 7 to 10 on the B, back to 7 on the G. So... you do that twice, and then slide into 10 on the G, 13 on the B, back to 10 on the G. So, and then hit that 13 on the B again. Then we're going to roll 15 on the high E to the B, then hit 10 on the B, and then 10, 8, 6, 8. When you go to that 8 to 6 to 8, that's a slide. So it'll be like this slowly. Alright, then we get to the double stop here. Then we get to the double stops here. The rest of it is all on the B and the high E. We're going to start here on the 10th fret barred on both of those strings. Then up to the 13th fret. Then up to 15. So... then back to 10. And then you're going to end by going 1st fret on the B and the 3rd fret on the high E. So it'll be like this, slowly. Alright, so the whole thing in context would be... Then you go back to the chorus, and then you end the song by doing that breakdown riff. And that's pretty much the needles. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link in the description for the tab of that guitar solo that I just gone through. So, once you get the hang of this one, you got needles. Good luck.